it. 12 minutes gone past the hour of 1 on the PM side. And it is a full squad right here behind the MIC. So I'm going to just let Cassie do the proper girlfriend's introduction. And then we'll just dabble into a conversation that I cannot hold myself back.
Why are you so itchy to be controversial?
I'm so itchy to be controversial? No, I'm itchy
you
to
are.
speak the truth.
What truth?
And wait for a girlfriend that will counter me. I'm so not feeling all right now.
Alrighty. Well, top of the afternoon to your Abuja again. Thank you
Right.
for staying connected to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your number one radio experience.
You can count on.
Always count
Always,
on.
always.
Yes. We first of all want to apologize for starting the show behind schedule, but
Right.
it's all in a positive light. We'll definitely make it up to you here on Eagles FM. And that being said, my name is Cassandra Yunumbe, and
My
I'm
na-
just going to allow every other person
Okay.
introduce themselves. You did
okay.
not introduce yourself when you had the chance to, so
Amici. Sorry.
All right, go
My name is
on.
Udrak Daniel. Call me UD, the Golden Voice on your radio, and I got
Debbie, yeah, Debbie.
Debbie. Yeah, Debbie. Debbie. Yeah, Debbie.
introduce yourself.
Okay, and I'm Benjamin.
Benjamin is here. So together, man, it's the girlfriend show right here.
You didn't do it the right
Yo,
way.
you do
So
you.
this is how we do
When
it.
I gave you the chance
So
to do
this
it,
is
I'm so itchy.
The
Girlfriend show. Okay, I rang the bell to it now. I rang the bell. I
All
rang the
right.
bell. I
Well,
rang
it
the
is the
bell.
girlfriend show, and of course we have the boyfriends here.
Oh yeah.
And as always, we'll be talking about something very topical and timely. So this
Okay.
man came out to say that, look, men also need to be considered, like our feelings need to be considered, because when a woman is pregnant and she eventually puts to bed, it's only the woman that is considered. You always see that the attention shifts to just the woman, and the man is not being asked, how do you feel, guy? Like that a man is literally turned into a glorified errand boy. Well, why do I need to talk too much when we can actually try the cap on the head?
All
No
right.
need trying it on the knee because the head is right here. So let's take a listen briefly, and then we'll take all the contributions before we get to react. Shall we?
We shall.
There's pregnancy and all that. Everybody focuses the attention to the mother. I'm not saying no. It's as crazy as the day I had my son. I did not sleep for like 12 hours. I know I had my son. Everyone was happy. Hi, how are you? I did close to 48 hours not closing my eyes. And there was no time to eat because you become like, I made that tweet online and it went viral that time. I said nobody will tell you that husband is especially can order you.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. You know, it's even as bad as they'll send you on an errand, you are not back early, maybe you are battling with a challenge or something. Oh, it's the latter and connecting need kidney. They are not asking you,
Right.
are you okay? So that's alone
It's a lot.
is a lot. And those are what men do not prepare for.
All right, so that's just one part of the conversation. We're going to also listen to another person give their opinion, and we want to make it objective as possible. So we'll listen to a female, and then we'll also listen to a male. Now, this person is Maraji, and then we'll go to listen to Solomon Buchi as well. So please take a listen to Maraji.
Shall we?
When there's pregnancy and all that, everybody focuses the attention to the mother. I'm not saying,
As to what? As to focus the attention on you?
but in the whole time, nobody pays attention to the guy.
Are you pregnant?
The day I had my son, I did not sleep
Eh?
for like 12 hours.
Even my mother, the day I was giving birth, she did not sleep. I literally begged this woman, please sleep, because we left her with my other two boys. Please sleep, because you really want to take care of them during the day. This woman, she prayed throughout the night. Prayer. I trust that woman. Hypertension won't finish them. There are pregnant women that vomit from beginning of pregnancy to the end of pregnancy. Daddy, what do you mean by 12 hours?
I know I had my son, everybody was happy. Nobody really asked me, Dad, how are you?
I don't know where this man is coming from, but if you do, please explain. You had your son, nobody's asking you how are you. Is it how are you that's going to be telling you your congratulations?
I did close to 48 hours not closing my eyes.
Daddy! The problem here is not the fact that you went through things. The problem is that you're trying to compare. You're trying to vis-a-vis. They are telling your wife how are you, and they're not telling you how are you.
Like, I made that tweet online and it went viral that time. I said, nobody will tell you that husband is just a title. You are a glorified errand boy.
Would you have wanted to breastfeed instead? No, which one would you have preferred? It's like somebody comparing cancer to malaria. It's kind of crazy. I feel like he's making light of the fact that it is such a honor to be able to serve your wife and your family in this time, especially because men barely do anything in pregnancy. You are not carrying the child, you're not giving birth to the child, you're not pushing the child, you're not being cut open, you don't have to lose the weight, you don't have to carry. Let's watch this video together, shall we? Not pushing the child, you're not being. Let's watch this video together, shall we?
When this.
Alright, I think that is just a part of what we will be taking from Maraji. Now, please, guys, let's also go take a listen to Solomon Buchi to just make it very clear from both male and female perspective.
Okay.
Before we get into discussing this. Alright, let's go now. Let's listen.
To the mother. I'm not saying.
As to
When this.
Oh my God! Now everything is getting mixed up.
Nah, it's
to what?
All right, so I'm getting to that.
Your wife and your family in this time, especially because men barely do anything in pregnancy.
I don't agree.
You are not carrying the child.
Maraji, you know you're my guy, but I don't agree. And the reason I'm making this video is it's not even about your video, it's about the comments. People are calling the guy a narcissist, he's just seeking attention, they pity his wife. Very, very extreme from women. When my wife was pregnant, it was a very tough pregnancy, and I know how much I went through. The constant anxiety, am I going to lose my wife and my child? Seeing my wife in such a very fragile state, she's, crying and just having different weird symptoms, definitely made me lose sleep. Yes, the woman is the one carrying the child, but we need to remember that the man is the one being strong for the family in that moment. There were times when we went to the hospital and certain concerns were raised, and I had to be strong even though I was really, really worried. It did a number on me. Having to do everything in the house, we moved houses, I packed everything. And this is not about complaining or saying, but that's what you have to do. We need to understand the duality of the human experience. It's possible for you to do what is rightly your obligation, and it's also possible for that obligation to tire you out or to make you feel tired, lonely. And I don't think he compared his experiences. He said, nobody asked me how are you, and that's a very valid concern. And this is not to say that pregnant wives don't go through stuff. Of course, I have a child, I saw my wife go through pregnancy, and I know what it means. But men also have feelings. Men are not robots, men are not trees. Men should also be spoken to in a manner that acknowledges that they are also part of that journey, right? And just because he's not the one carrying the child does not mean it's very unfair to tell men to be expressive and then in that same light invalidate the concerns of expressive men.
When there's pregnancy and all that.
All right, so now here we have it. Let's get the ball rolling. Where do we start from? Yudi.
well,
You've been itching.
well, I've been
So
itching.
go on,
I've
go
been
on.
itching to talk.
Go on,
about
go ahead.
this.
Yeah, go on.
First of all, I need us to understand that as much as there are gender roles, sometimes these roles also interplay, right? In fact, what makes your gender role efficient is when there is an interplay from the other person. And by the other person, I mean your significant other, right? Whether male or female. Now, beyond that, for every gender role that we partake in, each and every one of us have our experiences, and these experiences are quite unique. And it is also often said that a closed mouth is a closed destiny. But then again, it seems as though the mouths of my gender, the male gender, has been closed for way too long. And that's why it does seem as though destinies of men have been shot and cut short at their prime. But let me get into the video proper. Now, as I was saying to Sweet Terry, sorry, where she's not able to come here to have that conversation with us this morning, this afternoon. As I was speaking with her, I mentioned something to her. I said, looking at that video, the voice of the man is tattooed. And while he was saying this, I didn't sense arrogance, I didn't sense pride, I sensed sincerity. Now, if men were to say the things they really, really feel about females, I guess we will not close. But then men have been able to absorb, to tolerate, to take in without unleashing. Imagine you're drinking water, you were very thirsty, you were drinking that water, you got to a place where your equilibrium, you got to the equilibrium, you've way past the equilibrium. The next thing is, and you don't have a place to throw the water out because the water needs to now come out. You're tired of it, but you just keep putting water in your mouth. You have to throw it out. Now you don't have a place to throw it out. It's combustion. That young man, in the way he spoke, was not comparing himself in any way with the experience of a female, whether during pregnancy or after childbirth. That young man was only being sincere. And to think that the likes of Maraji, even in the place of sincerity, does not understand the efficacy of the responsibility of a man. I feel sorry, I feel pity for her. To come out there and try to mock this man for saying what he said, I feel really sorry. It shows me how she takes her own husband or her own man. I can paint you a scenario. In the course of the pregnancy or in the course of giving birth and all of that, men go through a lot, physically, psychologically, emotionally as well, mentally. And yet, we don't fail to deliver. We don't fail. We have to still be at work. We have to be there in spirit and in soul and in body. And on your way back from work, they're calling you and saying she needs pepper soup. You're running to get that. And then the other time they say, no, it's no longer, add a little melon to it. And then you're going to get that. And they say, no, right now you have to be home. Look at you, you're just by the gate, wanting to open the gate. And they say, no, right now, what she really needs is Pampers. We need to go get Pampers. Oh, Lord. And the guy's like, okay, no problem. I am at the gate, but let me drop. Don't drop anything, just go and get it. And the guy is rushing, is going everywhere. The worst of it, if he's jumping cars, he doesn't have a ride, so he has to be paying transportation. Somebody should at least be able to say, how are you? Now, so I don't see where the comparison is coming from. Y'all think that, men, we really want y'all to come and give us attention, and no, that's not what we are saying. We're saying that for the effort. Now, since y'all see it as being very little and meaningless, and it will be mindless to think that way, just say, hey, how you doing? How you coping? Well done. That's all. Don't give us money. Don't pamper us and pat us in the back. No, you don't have to do that. In fact, maybe a little pat like this, guy. And then you squeeze, the shoulder collar just a little bit. It's okay. Who does not want to be acknowledged? I mean, y'all females have enjoyed all of the attention all through. And we are not complaining about it. But when we show forth for the home, for the family, at least a little well done.
Okay, little well done.
A little. Just
all
a little.
Right. Okay, thank you. Well registered. Let's hear from you, Debbie.
So, at first when I saw the video, I was like, I was taking sides with Maraji at first, but then I listened to like Buchi's perspective, and then I understood where the men were coming from. I get that during pregnancy, all the attention is on the woman, and truly speaking, the men play a huge role because, according to that guy, they are glorified houseboys. Honestly speaking, yes, the men actually go through a lot. Aside like from the physical symptoms that the woman faces, I think the other parts of the pregnancy journey is on the man. So yeah, I concur with what the guy was saying. I think well done. Just a little appreciation actually go a long way.
Oh, you just said it to me?
No, please,
okay,
it's not you. So yeah, I'm saying that I understand where that guy, the first guy that made it sweet, was coming from. So yeah, I stand by him, and I think he deserves like a well done.
Oh, look at that now.
Okay, all right. Let's hear from you.
Okay, as Debbie here said, the,
You're
at least
concurring.
at least a little appreciation. Yes, with that, like if you recognize his efforts and everything, that could make him okay. Yes, like I'm being supportive here. Like they could recognize me and everything. But if there is nothing like that, and he'll be feeling like less value. Okay, I'm just here like doing all these things. All focus is on my wife. Like nobody's okay. Have you eaten today? Have you taken your shower? All these things. Okay, take a rest before you go for the next move. All these stuff. But if you just even just a little appreciate. Oh, thank you for getting this one. He'll be happy to do more and yes often. So. Yeah, that's my point.
Now, okay. Now, I want to look at it from this side of this point of view. I don't want to look at it from being female or from being a man. I want to look at it as a human being, someone who's living, someone who's breathing. Everybody has feelings. Everyone has emotions, and all of these emotions could be valid depending on the situation. Yes, you said something, Yudi, that sometimes even in the line of obligation, there is that exhaustion that you get to feel.
Yeah.
Because sometimes even going, okay, this is a job we all choose, but there are days you wake up and you're not even motivated.
Indeed.
There are days you wake up and even to get off your bed, whether you're doing any other type of job that you feel you have passion for, there is that motivation that is lacking sometimes. Now, I think what this guy is saying is quite clear. And I would urge people to go take a listen to the full clip. And even without listening to the full clip, anybody should be able to get where he's coming from. He's not trying to invalidate the fact that his wife is pregnant. That is a different ballgame altogether. And I do not even think that he would want to exchange places with his wife, because that is not in his role. When God created man and woman, everyone was given their responsibility. And that is why no matter how accomplished or independent a woman is, or a wife is, people still find it absurd when she's the one footing the bills. Even when she's capable, it still looks absurd. Right? Because people are like, okay, it's the man that's supposed to do everything. Because, okay, right from time, you hear people say things like the man was supposed to take care of the woman and everything. Now, and that is why now we find it absurd also that we are living in a society where some people believe that they can transition from a man to a woman. It's abnormal. It's really abnormal, even though when it comes down to personal choices, they may see that that is normal. So all of these things have been very well established right from creation, right from the belief and what has been going on. But what this man is basically trying to say is men also need to be considered. I don't know who is supposed to come and tell him that thank you or say well done, but I do not think he's directing that to his wife per se. He's directing that to the people around. Now, maybe his sister-in-laws or even his family, because sometimes even the mother-in-law, that is his mom, would focus the attention more on the wife. Of course, the wife has to get better and everything. But the man needs to be functional, both mentally, physically, psychologically, for him to even remit funds to start with. He needs to know where he's headed. Now, as much as people say, okay, the women are the one who carry the pains, the physicality of what it is like to be pregnant and everything, responsible men also go through that process mentally. Yes, we admit that this can never be compared. They are very incomparable things. And I think that for Maraji to have gone all the way to compare, they say malaria and cancer, these are all diseases that, these are all sicknesses that kill. Both of them kill. So and you cannot compare it. The severity of cancer is on a different level. The severity of malaria is on a different level. And that is not to say that both of them do not kill. We've seen people die from malaria. We've seen people die from cancer. We've also seen people survive the same cancer that kills people. And at the same time, we've also seen people survive malaria that kills people. So it's very incomparable. So if you as a person, because if I'm not mistaken, I've seen a situation where Maraji has made a video lamenting about her husband not being supportive, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, please, I stand to be corrected. She has made that video in the past insinuating that her husband does not support her. So if we have a man here who is supporting his wife but is opening up, I think it brings us back to why men do not want to open up. Now, the issue is not about not opening up. It's about what happens after opening up. Because what is anybody going to do with it? If you ask me, I'm a man, and you tell me, oh, open up, speak up, do this, do that. And then when I open up, you get to judge me for what I'm saying. For me not being expressive. I mean, for being too expressive or saying how I feel. The man is basically saying that, can we have a world that is also very much accommodating of the roles that fathers or husbands play in this moment? And that is why in some companies or organizations, even here in Nigeria, they have the paternity leave where the man is given the paternity leave as much as the woman is given the maternity leave. If your wife has a child, you need to be there. You need to be there to support, not just financially, but that child is also bonding with you, because that woman did not make that child alone. She made that child with you. And as much as it's the man who is putting the woman in the family way, we also need to understand that there was a role that was designated for everyone right from creation. She was the one that was made to carry the baby. And if the tables were reversed from creation, that the man should carry it, the man would also carry it. But in this scenario, the man is saying that, can I also be more included? Can there be an inclusion? Maybe not on the same level. It can never be, because the pain is not the same. You cannot compare the pain, because the pain that a woman goes through during childbirth is entirely on a different level. You cannot compare it. But you cannot also negate the mental troubles or challenges that the men go through and now when I talk about not just men, let's put responsible men here, because no
Why?
there are men.
Then they're irresponsible
No.
women.
Hold on.
If we want to go there,
We are
then
talking
can start
about
with
men's.
irresponsibility.
No, there is no way that an irresponsible man would be up and running.
There should
When
be
the wife is
irresponsible women too.
I don't understand. She's pregnant and she's
Let's not put. There's nothing
How?
responsible about this.
There's
don't
no
see you.
equation
That's
in
where you're
what I'm
coming
saying.
from. Wait,
Listen.
You need to allow me land my point.
Land your point.
Hold on. What I'm saying is that it takes only a responsible man to take that responsibility.
Exactly.
Why is it that other women are not pregnant and then the men will not run away in the hospital and leave? What is the point? The man doesn't care, obviously, and he does not care as to what will happen. But the one who knows that the wife has put to bed and he needs to sort the bills and he's up and running, you have to bring water. Before you drop the water, they say, okay, go and bring tampons, bring all those things. So your wife needs all those things. He's making calculations, and by the time the man hears that I'm pregnant, he's already planning for what will happen after the 9 months. A responsible man, because if it's not every man that's responsible, so why do we have deadbeat fathers who do not show up, who do not even show up, and then the woman has to do it all? So this can only be understood from a point of a responsible man, and this man is someone I see as being responsible, who is speaking about the struggle that every responsible man goes through because he has decided to take responsibility. And if he didn't want to do it, I don't think anybody will kill him. If he doesn't do it, who will kill him? So we need to understand the plight of men in the society, responsible men. I will still say it, because there's no way you want me to understand the plight of someone who has decided to be responsible. You impregnate a woman and then you run away, or you refuse to take responsibility for it, and then you want me to pity you. There's no way I'm going to do that. But I'm talking about a man who has taken responsibility and is saying that, look, you guys, can we be inclusive in this understanding of realities? Now, these are different realities, right? Because he is not the one that took the pregnancy, but at the same time, he has a shared pain of what is going on. Because if the woman is not sleeping at night, he cannot sleep. He has to be awake, making sure that she's well. I don't know how to put it, but at least there is that solace for her to be able to sleep well. So it only takes the point of view from a responsible man to understand where this man is coming from. I don't think that it's not every man out there that can relate to what this man is saying. If you're not responsible, you cannot relate to this.
Responsibility is not gender.
I never said it
Wait, there's where
was.
I'm
I
coming
never
from.
said it
There's where I'm coming
was.
from. Sorry, there's where I'm coming from. Well, I agree with you. Responsible, irresponsible, however you want to put it. Whether you're responsible or irresponsible, it's both male and female. So if we are going to start doing this whole responsible, irresponsible, then it should touch on male and female, because there are loads of
Okay,
them.
so tell me
But
how
my point
a
is-
pregnant woman is irresponsible. Just give us, because I also mentioned points. So how is a pregnant woman irresponsible? How does she get irresponsible after pregnancy?
If a man opens his mouth to speak, we will not close. I said it from the very start. But let's not get
Say
there.
it.
No, let's not get there.
We should get
the point,
there.
The point exactly. Oh, you want to say something, Benji? Okay.
You should say, why don't you want to say?
Benji knows what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because
What are you saying?
if
We
you are
don't
so
know.
quick to saying that men, responsible men out there,
Only a responsible man can
we keep
understand the
saying,
plight of this.
and we don't have irresponsible women.
But irresponsible means
We're
you
not
are.
disputing the fact that they're irresponsible people.
That's why I
Okay,
say,
you are-
show me
okay,
a
in
woman
what?
that is pregnant that is irresponsible.
But in this instance, we're talking about men, so please,
No, it's okay.
please.
A man
okay.
can only
We-
feel this way because he has taken responsibility and has felt the pain of what it is
If he
like.
ran away at the first month,
Exactly.
he
He
will not
can't
be
be- he
here.
won't be here talking
having this
about that.
conversation. So what are you saying?
He won't be here having it. So it only takes a responsible man to know that, oh, when his wife, okay, because sometimes the baby kicks and it's like, okay, it's time for the baby to come out and everything. They go to the hospital. And do you know that sometimes they end up staying for 3 days? The baby is not out and you still have to be there for the nurses to monitor you. And the man has to be there. He's juggling his work, 9 to 5 or whatever he's doing, to still come to the hospital and everything. But he also has a choice to not do that. So that is the line between responsibility and irresponsibility.
We have no choice. And to all the men out there that are standing
No,
strong, I love
men
you.
have a choice.
I love
no.
you. I love you.
Irresponsibility is a
So
choice.
society has not given us a choice. Society has only given us pressure. That's all we keep having, and we keep absorbing it. So I love you, man, that are doing well and doing the right
You know,
thing.
the
I'll just
issue
leave it
is,
there. But now
stop seeing
let's
it
go
from
to
the lens
wait
of gender.
now. Let's
Don't
talk
see it
now.
from the lens of gender.
You're now making it seem you're the one who's giving
No,
it a gender
you,
look.
you
Wait.
are the one.
Because when you add responsible, irresponsible, just say what you want to say and let's go. Let's
No.
move on. Because my gender are responsible people.
Why is the
Irresponsibility
irresponsibility
to
triggering you?
No,
Why
it's
are
not-
you
I'm not
responsible,
triggered.
man?
I'm not triggered. My
Exactly.
point exactly is, please, let's cut off all those, is it adjective or
man no be man.
supportion?
No be every man be
supports
man.
that you're
No,
putting
no,
out
no,
there.
no.
No be every
man
no
be
be every
man.
woman be woman.
Exactly.
So let's leave it there.
We're not saying no.
Oh, Debbie, calm down. I understand. But the final thought is this. Men, you said something, shed pain. We're not comparing ourselves. Just like you mentioned when Maraji talked about cancer and malaria. My dear,
Oh, compare oranges with bananas, apples.
cancer is
It's never the
deadly.
same.
Malaria is deadly. That we are surviving it here.
They've all taken lives.
It's a miracle that you survive malaria. It's a miracle. Honestly, you should know that. Malaria here, take it to UK. It will be mass death, destruction. So you are surviving it here with small 5,000 naira drugs, an injection. Clap for yourself. It's not easy. So the bottom line is, whether it is physical pain or mental pain, I'd rather, somebody once said, it's better I go through physical pain than go through mental torture. Because the real torture is mental. It's mental. It's not even physical. That's why some people, when they go through mental torture, they say, just kill me. Let me just go. When people are in the hospital beds for like months, for 1 year, and they see how the family people are struggling just to save their lives, they say, let me go. Don't go through this. It's mental torture for them, even for the family members. Let us also learn to pat a man in the back during these periods. What Maraji said is an irresponsible statement. And it shows that she's irresponsible too. So that's an irresponsible female. That's where I was coming from. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So that's an irresponsible. So it takes an irresponsible female.
I see his point.
Oh my goodness.
Well, let's leave it there. So
Okay.
that's it. That's my point.
It's
We don't
time
know
to
what
get
y'all
the
think.
people involved.
Yes.
Call us
Yes.
on 090-7353-0044 or 09097054450. Let's hear you. Now, this man is saying that men's emotions are usually ignored during pregnancy and after childbirth. That most times when a woman is pregnant and after she puts to bed, it's only the woman that is the center of attention. The man is rarely considered. He is literally a glorified errand boy. Go and bring this, go and bring that, go and before he will drop this, go and let's hear from you, man. 09073530044 is the number to connect with us here on Eagles FM Abuja. Let's hear from you this afternoon right here on the Girlfriend Show. Now, another part I would want to look at this from, I think that love is very big than we often say it. You hear things like love is patient, love is kind, love is enduring, love is caring, love is this, love is that, and every of that. And I think that it just basically says love is work. Love is hard work. This reinforces the fact that love is hard work.
It's
but
hard work.
I will come back to that after this
Honestly.
call. Hello.
Hello, my dear sister, Kwaidaga.
Yeah, Kwaiga Chanya. Good afternoon.
Well,
Good afternoon.
My sweet barrister, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I greet everybody there.
Thank you.
Udwag Daniel, you have said it all. Thank you for everything. Do you know what? After the show, play me Hero by Mariah Carey. I'm dedicating that music for my sweet barrister. Thank you very much.
That's all men just want. Just a little appreciation. Do you understand? I mean, Benjamin, what do you think? That's all, man. Don't give me money. Just. Oh, thank you. God bless your heart.
The same appreciation that when they give you guys, just as if they don't like it. Let's hear from you guys.
You want us to
You
show
and
that we
I
like
do.
it?
You see, this is the
You see,
problem.
that's the thing.
Because you people
guys
want
are
to act
conditioned.
macho
You
when you don't
conditioned
need to
us.
be.
You conditioned us to be like that.
How?
If we show that we are too happy now, there's a problem. Oh. So why is it too happy? You are being too happy. It seems like other people are giving it to you. They are giving you compliment. So the man is acting macho. Can y'all just let us be us for once?
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Hussein. I'm calling from Mosokoro.
Oh, all right.
Welcome, my brother.
Yes, you see, most of us have been there, done that, you know. Look, we need to be appreciated. You see, a man is everything in your life as far as it is concerned. Let me say something, Cass. Although you are a man, right there, which I know, you are a man, you are a lion, I know, right?
Yes, I
Are you
am.
listening to me?
Oh, yes, my brother. Yes.
See,
Cassie will not answer you. It's okay.
especially if it's the first child, first child, then go into hell. Sometimes they'll wake up in the middle of the night and stand on the phone and say she need a crocodile pepper soup. You have to provide it. You need this, you need that. Yes! You see, walking up and down, on the delivery day, you'll be sweating, going up and down, running up and down, just try to make sure that, yes, safe delivery. Then they should not be, come on, thank you, give me a hug, or any other thing, or come on, you tried, man. Because I'm the man. Look, I put that baby there for safekeeping for me if I have a baby, Without me, there's no that baby there, so I need to be appreciated. And after the whole thing, I have to, buy so many things just to, keep our family going, keep our baby going.
Right.
Then I should not be appreciated. Come on. No, I think just because you have one or two problems with your man out there doesn't mean all men are. Come on, man.
Thank you.
I think all men need to be appreciated.
Thank
yes,
you.
just like did you say there?
Yeah.
Haba.
My brother. Haba, thank you. Please. We should be appreciated.
I do not know
please.
what's going on here
No,
because
you don't
the last
know.
time I checked,
No, you
from
don't.
everything I've said, I've never removed the place that men should not be appreciated.
No, you did.
But
She did not.
anyway,
did.
let's hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Good
good
afternoon.
afternoon. Yes, good afternoon,
afternoon.
Mr. Friday. How are you doing?
Fine. Good afternoon, girlfriend and boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Good afternoon, Mr. Friday. Feels good.
Yeah. You see, first of all, we are human and we all have feelings. So when you want try, you should be able to say you tried. Well done. It will make the person to do more. Now let's go to the pregnancy of the day. Now, if the day you heard that, that day your sleepless night started, if yourself they want you to be there. If they want to raise blood, you will be there. Whatever that happens, you will be involved. At the end of the day, even your own mother that come around will not even notice that you are there. In all this, a man should be say, well done for all this. Let's be frank for ourselves. Some women do it. At the process, they see you going through this and that. They keep saying, well done, you are trying. Well done. And you make the man to do more. Okay? But some women say like, you put it there, you have to face it. You have to put it to the woman. I feel like this must be your responsibility. You have to die for it. It's irresponsible. That is what the man in the studio tries to point out. When somebody is doing something and you feel that it's none of your concern, you should die on it, then you are irresponsible. Okay? No. The nature and the society have treated men for long. We have Ministry of Women Affairs. We have this, we have that. Even where a woman rape a man, they will be the fault of the man. In fact, men are not allowed to speak out. You are meant to be like that. Whether you are suffering, you have to keep quiet because the people or the society have to mock you. So it is good for individuals to appreciate whatever the partner is doing. I'm not putting it on women alone. There are some men that don't even appreciate what the woman is doing in the house. So that's why they are irresponsible men. They are also irresponsible women. So we should be able to appreciate our partner when they are doing well. Even though they are not doing well, there are way you appreciate them and stipulate it for them that if you are doing is not okay with me. And that is where your family member or the people around will tell you his wife is controlling him or his husband is controlling him because they are not coming to settle matter with you people. When you break your head, now me break your head. They see they are not part of to come and settle issues in your head. They are looking for you to say, it's the man that is controlling the woman. It's the woman that is controlling the woman. So that is it. So we should be appreciated. Men are doing it wonderfully well. In fact, we should be giving award after death. Every birth we should be giving women award. Giving birth. Even the person should be far for the man.
Thank you.
Because it's the one that needs to heal, Abi.
The one, you are the one that start this journey, and you are there till the journey ends. You know the man sweat even in the labor room. When the woman is there, the man is sweating outside. He's jumping from pillar to pole, calling pastor, calling reverend, calling everybody. He think they can pray to make sure this life come out successful. And you come out and you say you don't want to. The man should even have enough to calm himself down for all the good service. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much.
I want to make a move. Ministry of Men Affairs should also be institutionalized because you see how much we go through. I mean, it says the woman is sweating he's sweating outside. It's putting calls out. It's not just sweating, mentally sweating, financially sweating. In all aspects, this man is done for. He's done for.
Sorry, we have a call. Hello.
No, allow you to keep venting. Like they picked the call, but he's not keeping quiet. Hello?
Hi, Nana. Go on.
Hi, dear Nana.
We just have very few minutes, so
Good
just go
afternoon.
on. Afternoon, darling.
Good afternoon.
So, let me just keep this quick. The man who is going through emotional stress, physical stress, whatever, because his wife is pregnant, he's feeling for her. No one said that No one said that we should disregard him. But like Cassie said, it is only a responsible man that has that emotions when his wife is pregnant. Listen, I know a man. His wife is inside labor. His wife went to labor. He took her to the hospital, brought her there, handed her over to the doctors, and he said he went home and kept sleeping. Do you call that one a responsible man? Will that man feel the pain? He will not. So, like, I don't know what UD is arguing about. Like, when, see, let me say the truth. If a woman is pregnant, wallahi, she has every right to be irresponsible because she's the only one that knows what she's going through. But no one is disregarding the feelings of the man. Personally, I am not. But like Cassie said, only a responsible man will be feeling those kinds of feelings. An irresponsible man, he will give the wife pregnancy. She will be the only one suffering. He's out there chilling with his boys. Some will even tell you that they don't want the smell of a pregnant woman. That there's some kind of smell that's coming out of a pregnant woman. They will not.